In this section, we will set up the programming environment. First, we will discuss choosing an integrated development environment, or IDE. The IDE is important for writing and running Python code efficiently. There are numerous development environments and editors available for working with Python, including popular choices like VS Code, Jupyter Notebook, Atom, Sublime Text, Emacs, and PyCharm. We have chosen PyCharm as our IDE for several reasons. PyCharm is an excellent option for both beginners and experienced developers. PyCharm is a feature-rich IDE created by JetBrains specifically for Python development. One of the standout features of PyCharm is its intelligent code completion and error highlighting, which can significantly improve your productivity and help catch bugs early in development. It also offers seamless integration with version control systems like Git. This makes collaborative development easy. PyCharm is cross-platform, meaning you can use it on Windows, macOS, or Linux, ensuring a consistent experience regardless of your operating system. Furthermore, PyCharm has a vibrant community and excellent documentation, so you'll never feel stranded if you encounter any issues. And the best part? In addition to the professional version, PyCharm offers a free and open-source community edition. This community edition provides a full-featured Python development environment at no cost. With all these features and more, PyCharm provides an intuitive and efficient environment for writing Python code, whether you're a beginner or an experienced developer. Without any delay, let's begin the installation process. To start using PyCharm, we first need to download the latest versions of Python and PyCharm. We will walk you through this process step by step. Before you can run Python code, make sure you have the latest version of Python installed on your system. To download Python, go to python.org/downloads. From there, simply click the download button to get the installation file for your operating system, whether it's Windows, Linux, or macOS. Next, head over to jetbrains.com/pycharm/download to download PyCharm. PyCharm is available for all 3 operating systems as well. Simply scroll down the download page, and you'll find the PyCharm Community Edition. Before downloading, know that PyCharm has 2 versions: Professional, which requires payment, and Community Edition, which is free and open source. For our purposes in this course, we'll focus on the Community Edition, which offers nearly all the features we need. Click the download button to get the version for your operating system. It's worth mentioning that the download process is the same for all operating systems, but the installation process differs for each. In upcoming sections, we will cover installation separately for Windows, macOS, and Linux. To install Python on Windows, run the Python installation file. In the prompted window, check the boxes to use admin privileges when installing py.exe and add python.exe to path. Click on Install Now to start the installation in the default location. Once Python is installed successfully, click Close. Next, run the PyCharm installation file. Click Next in the window that appears to begin the installation. On the destination folder page, keep the default location and click Next. You'll be presented with options on a new page, with the most important one being Admin folder to the path. This option allows you to run Python commands from any location in the command line without the need for the full path. Other options are optional. Click Next to begin installing. Upon completion, click on Finish. Note that a system reboot may be required. The installation process is now complete, and you can run it by double-clicking on the PyCharm icon. To install Python on macOS, open the downloaded package installer file and select Continue through the installation process. For a standard installation, choose Install at the Installation Type section and enter your password to proceed. After the installation finishes, quit the installer. Next, open the downloaded pycharm.dmg file. Drag and drop the PyCharm icon into the Applications folder to install. Once it copies over, double-click the PyCharm icon to launch the application. To install Python on Linux, right-click on the downloaded Python file and select Extract here to decompress it. Navigate to the extracted Python folder. Right-click on an empty area within the folder. Select Open in Terminal to launch the terminal at the current directory. Check the current Python version with Python 3-, version, and proceed to install the newer version using 3 commands. First, run /configure to check your computer's settings and prepare for the build process. Next, execute make to compile the necessary code and create executable files for Python. Finally, run sudo make install to install the compiled Python software on your system. After successful installation, running Python 3-, version again will display the updated version. For installing PyCharm, right-click on the compressed PyCharm file and select Extract here to decompress it. Navigate to the extracted PyCharm folder and then open the bin folder. Right-click on an empty area within the folder and select Open in Terminal. Run the command /pycharm.sh in the terminal to install and launch PyCharm. To add PyCharm to the list of applications, click on Option menu, then Create Desktop Entry. In the dialog that opens, check the box for Create the entry for all users. Authenticate by entering your password. From now on, PyCharm will be added to the list of applications. Close PyCharm, find it in the list of applications, and launch it again. No matter what operating system you are running PyCharm on, project configuration and building processes are consistent across all systems. Although we showcase Windows in this course, PyCharm works seamlessly on other platforms as well. Let's create our first Python project in PyCharm. To do this, click New Project on the PyCharm welcome screen. A new window will appear. On the left side, you'll see different Python frameworks like Django, but for now, we'll choose pure Python. On the right side, there are some options we should pay attention to for the initial setup. In the Name section, we pick a name that makes sense for our project. In the Location section, we tell the system where to put the project. There are 2 checkboxes, one for making a GitHub repository and another for creating a default welcome script page. We don't need any of them, so we just leave them unchecked. The most important part of this page is selecting the interpreter. An interpreter processes the source code during execution and acts as a bridge between the project and the processor. We'll discuss this more later. There are 3 options before us. The first option is selected by default, and we do not change it. This tells us the interpreter type is Project VENV. VENV stands for Virtual Environment, which is a Python module that creates isolated environments for each project. Virtual environments allow each project to have its own set of dependencies without conflicts from different versions. This keeps project-specific packages separate from the global Python environment. Next, we need to select the Python version. The system automatically detects and selects the latest installed version. When you click this option, a list of different Python versions will appear. If an older version is selected, choose the latest version you have installed from the list. You can also download and install a new Python version from this section, but since we already have the latest version, simply select it. After that, click Create to build and configure the project. What you see here is PyCharm's environment. As you can see, PyCharm has different parts. We are not going to explain all of them one by one in this section. You will get to know them gradually during the course. On the left side, you'll find the Project section. If it's not visible, you can access it by clicking on the section or using the Alt-1 keyboard shortcut. The Project window displays the file structure of your project. It allows you to navigate through folders, create new files and folders, and organize your project files. You can expand or collapse folders to show or hide their contents. As you can see, PyCharm has automatically added files and libraries to the project. To create a new file, simply right-click on the project name in the Project window and select Python File from the New menu. In the New Python File window, input the desired file name, such as main, and press Enter. This action will generate a new Python file within the Project section. If you look closely, you'll notice that the file has the extension py or py, which is the standard file extension for Python source code files. Double-click on the file to open it in the editor area on the right side of the Project window, where we can begin writing our code. Let's start by typing print, open and closed parentheses, inside double quotes, hello world. With this command, the text inside the double quotes will be displayed in the output. We'll take a closer look at this command next. To run the code snippet we just wrote, we click the Run button or use the shortcut Shift F10. This will open a new window called Run, which displays the output of our code after execution. As you can see, the text we executed with the print command appears in the output. We'll frequently use the print command to display our code's output. To open or close the Run window, you can also click this button or use the keyboard shortcut Alt-4. In PyCharm, we mainly use three windows: Project, Editor, and Run for coding. It's important to note that PyCharm is not just a text editor. It's a powerful Python IDE that provides intelligent coding assistance, refactoring tools, and seamless navigation. We'll explore these features over time. PyCharm automatically saves changes to your files, so you don't need to manually save them. However, in the File menu, there is a Save All option that allows you to manually save the entire project. This is all you need to get started with learning Python and PyCharm. We'll dive deeper into the Python language in future sections. Keep in mind that since graphical user interfaces can be more complicated, we'll be using the text-based environment to learn Python, as you've seen so far.